Well, hello everyone. This is Celia. I know I haven't made a video in a long time, but I'm back. The last series of videos I made was for Uber, but I'm not doing Uber anymore since the whole pandemic and the quarantine. I had to stop doing Uber, and I hope you guys have all been making it through this time that we're going through right now. But what I did, I ended up moving from Miami to Indiana, Westville, Indiana, with my family for the whole quarantine. And since I've been here, I've been doing a lot of cooking. My children are all grown. They've been grown for a long time, so I had stopped cooking altogether. But since I've been here for the quarantine, I started doing a lot of cooking. And I started doing a lot of vegetarian cooking because I'm a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian now for almost a year. And my family, they're semi-vegetarians. So I've been cooking them vegetarian meals. And so I decided to do some more videos, a series of videos, sharing some of my delicious vegetarian recipes. And I'm going to call this series Feeding My Semi-Vegetarian Family. So the first meal I'm going to share with you guys is stuffed peppers. And they are delicious. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you all the ingredients that you need for the stuffed peppers. I'll be right back. Okay, I actually had to cut it off to turn the camera around. But for my veggie stuffed peppers, the first thing we have is peppers. And you can have any kind of peppers. You can have the green, the yellow, the red. And I usually cook a lot. Because I cut them in half. But I cook a lot. Because I actually come from a family of 12. So my mom used to cook a lot when she would cook. So I just got used to cooking a lot. So we have our peppers. We have our carrots. We have our celery. We have our onion. I can't cook without my onion. We have our garlic. Right here, we have garlic. And we even have some veggies from our garden. We have some tomatoes from our garden. And we have bell pepper from our garden. And then we also have, for our veggie stuffed peppers, it's a lot of ingredients. Just about everything I cook is a lot of ingredients. I need to try to find more recipes with less ingredients. But we have salsa, we have black beans, and we have tomatoes. Now moving over here, I'm gonna show you our seasonings. Well, first we have our olive oil, and we have our taco seasoning. We have our paprika. We have our onion powder. We have garlic salt. We have garlic pepper seasoning. And this is my secret ingredient to everything, a little bit of chili powder. Then, of course, over here, we have our rice. So, the first thing I have to do is chop up a lot of these veggies. So, I'm going to chop them up and then I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. And I cut up my onions, my celery, and my garlic. And it's cooking in the pan here with like maybe 3 to 4 tablespoons of the olive oil. So that's my onions, my celery, and my garlic. Now I always like to add to my onions, celery, and garlic, hold on, a little bit of garlic salt. Just add a little bit. And a little bit of my onion powder. And, y'all know I'm holding this camera in my hand. So That's why it keeps moving around. So then I stir it up, and I cook this for about 15 or 20 minutes. So while this is cooking, I am going to cut up my carrots, which are I've already peeled my carrots, and I'm ready to cut those up and add them to the rest of the ingredients that are cooking. Then I'll be back. I'm back, and I've chopped up my carrots and the green pepper that we got from our garden, and I also set our oven to 400 so that we can bake. We bake our bell peppers a little bit. We cook them before we actually stuff them. So I'm going to add these to the onions, celery, and garlic mixture in the pan and let them cook up a while. So hold on just a minute. I will be back. Well, I don't know. Now, one other ingredient I forgot to share was vegetable broth. So we're going to add this vegetable broth to our mixture in the pan here, where we have our onions, our garlic, our celery, our carrots, and our bell pepper. And we're going to stir it up a little bit. Hold on. We're going to stir it up just a little bit. And then we're going to, right now we have it on low. We're going to turn it up some. And we're going to put our top on so that the carrots would cook down. They won't be hard. I don't like hard carrots. I like my carrots a little soft. So we're going to do that, and we're going to put our top on and let this cook for about 15 or 20 minutes. It'll start boiling soon. And after that, while that's cooking, I wish I knew how to turn this camera around. But alright guys, I'm back, and I have all my peppers cleaned and cut up, and I put them in the pan to put them in the oven and let them roast for a while. But before I do, I add a little oil, vegetable oil. Here we go. We add a little vegetable oil, and we move them around and get them soaked up real good in the vegetable oil. We soak them up real good in the vegetable oil before we put them in the oven. So the vegetable oil keeps them from sticking or burning, and also gives them a little more flavor also. And you know what else we do? You know, we have a garden. My daughter has a garden. So we keep all the inward stuff of our vegetables, the peelings, the seeds, and we use it as compost. So we usually keep that stuff. So now these are nice and ready to go into the oven. But I also like to season them a little bit. Just hold on. Sorry, I lost you guys. But I got a little of this garlic seasoning. It's actually, yep, seasoning salt. I'm going to put on there before we stick them in the oven. And then we leave them in the oven for about 20 minutes until they soften up a little bit, 20 to 30 minutes. And while these are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and finish up my stuffing ingredients, which we'll go to the pan here and see how our carrots and peppers and all that good stuff is doing. Let's see here. Oh, it's cooking up really well. So all I need to do is add my tomatoes and my black beans and my salsa to this. Then I'm going to probably add more vegetable broth too. And then a little more seasonings like my taco seasoning and my my chili powder, which is my secret ingredient. So I'm going to put these peppers in the oven, and I'll be back. All right, I'm back and we're just about there. Our peppers are sizzling straight out the oven and ready to be stuffed. And over here, we have all our veggie mix. We added our black beans. We added our tomatoes. We added our salsa. And then while all that was going on, we cooked our rice. So now, all we have to do is do our rice mixture into our veggie mixture, and then we stuff our peppers. All right, guys, I'm back, and I almost forgot one ingredient, and the reason I almost forgot it is because I usually don't add this, and this is some veggie sausages I'm going to cut up into the mixture today, just to add a little more flavor and just something a little different today. But we have our rice and veggie mixture all ready to go, and we have our peppers sizzling and all ready to be stuffed. Veggie and rice mixture, peppers, and then we're going to cut up these veggie sausages in our mixture, like I said, for a little more flavor, and then we'll be ready to stuff our peppers. All right, guys, our peppers are finally ready, stuffed, and ready to go back in the oven for about maybe 10 more minutes. You see, we put some shredded cheese on top. And then we'll also put a little shredded cheese in the mixture when we mixed our veggie sausages in the mixture. We cut them up and mixed them in. And then we put a little shredded cheese in the mixture also. But a few of them we put light cheese because one of my daughters don't like a lot of cheese. So they are ready to go in the oven. Don't they look good? And then I'll let you see them again once they come out of the oven. So we're going to put them back in the oven for about maybe 15 to 20 minutes. All right, guys, I'm back. And this is the final results of the stuffed peppers. Don't they look delicious? Don't you wish you were having dinner with me tonight? They look so good. And then we have a few with the light cheese. Like I said, one of my daughters don't like a lot of cheese, but the rest of them are really cheesy. So what I'm going to do is send out the dinner bell to my family and let them know it's time to eat. Yeah. Yummy, yummy for my tummy. Yeah. And stay tuned, and we'll see if any of them will get on camera for a taste test. So stay tuned.
All right, let's give this a try. Let's see. Kind of hot. Yes, delicious, perfectly seasoned. Look at that. We added a little sour cream on there. Look at all of this goodness. Look at that. That is delicious.
Stop it. Well, that was my daughter Tracy showing you just how delicious those stuffed peppers are. So thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel and click on like and try my stuffed veggie pepper recipe and see how much you like it. So I'll see you again next time for my next recipe that I share with you. Have a great day.